We got a really late start yesterday, so we didn't vlog hardly at all, but here are some highlights.
I went up to the library to write for a little while, and I saw 2 whales and a pod of dolphins. And now we are going to our second gala evening, which we are late for. Tonight's outfit. One delicious dinner and quick change later, we're gonna go see a Broadway review. Today is our final day on board. We arrive at New York early tomorrow morning at 6:30, and we have a lot on the agenda today, starting with one last load of laundry, which apparently everyone is doing, and all the washers are full, so we'll do laundry later.
Instead, we're going to show you all the places you can eat or grab a drink on the Queen Mary 2. First, let's start with
King's Court. The King's Court is available to everyone. It is included in your passage. It's a buffet that's open for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and midnight snacks in one portion of the buffet area. If you get here and you get lucky, you can get a really great seat by the window to watch the ocean go by. It's a wonderful place. There's tons of options. You can go back for as much as you want. Perfect place to eat if you're kind of a picky eater or maybe just in the mood for something different. There's also the Britannia restaurant, also included in your ticket cost. This is where you want to go if you are looking for elegance and indulgence. It is a 3-course meal that is all brought to your table. It's very fancy, very, very nice. Definitely worth checking out. They also do breakfast, lunch, and dinner. If you choose to come to the Britannia, do keep in mind that this is a much classier venue. They do have a dress code, so dress your best. Go enjoy dinner. The last of the ticket-included restaurants is the Golden Lion. You can come here to grab lunch. They do pub food like fish and chips and sticky toffee pudding and all those kinds of things. Included in your ticket price is the ability to eat here, King's Court, and Britannia. You can get water, tea, coffee, and juice all included as well. If you want anything else like a soda or a beer or a glass of wine, all of that does come extra at your own cost. There are plenty of other places on the ship to grab a drink or a bite to eat, including the champagne bar, the chart room, the tasting room, and Sir Samuel's with Godiva, the veranda, the terrace pool bar, the Corinthia Lounge, the Grills Lounge, which is for the use of the Princess Grill and Queen's Grill guests only, the Princess Grill, the Queen's Grill, which is for the exclusive use of the Queen's Grill Suite guests only. Okay, laundry is in.
I just got back from a talk about the Crusades, which was a lot of fun for me.
And now we get to do more boring stuff, like pack all of our things again.
I don't want to leave.
I don't want to go either.
I like just having food ready for me.
I know. I think for the rest of the day, we're going to try to make our goal to just get all the boring stuff done and out of the way. And then we'll check in throughout on some of the other things that we have going on for ourselves, and then maybe tonight we can kind of give like a recap of how we enjoyed the Queen Mary 2, because I love it here and I don't want to go.
I am heading up to find Lydia. She is gambling, so hopefully she won another $400. Probably not. And we're gonna try some chocolate.
We are at Sir Samuel's with Godiva. It is probably a good thing that we waited to the last day to try this, because everything looks delicious and expensive and I want all of it. But to start, Billy got the dark selection and I got the milk selection. They each come with 4 pieces of delicious chocolate, so we're gonna try those. We also got a pitcher of tea, and then there's also a warm triple chocolate brownie with ice cream. That sounds delicious, and I think we also might get that. Also, I didn't win anything at the casino, but I am up to another free drink. We did learn that that little counter in the corner is free drinks. So last night we had 3 drinks for free, and then I have another one. So I guess we'll just have to go back.
Ecoson and Lone Praline with Pearl Amand and Lone Praline.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm gonna try this one first because it's the one I'm least excited about. Don't make me pronounce any of these names. I don't know how to say it. Pearl Amand Latte? I don't know. It's a delicate cream of roasted almonds and a smooth pearl. For one that I didn't want to try, that's really delicious.
I'm gonna try this guy, which is a dark chocolate with white chocolate and vanilla ganache in it. I don't know. We're very good. I'm definitely getting the chocolate. I'm not getting much of the vanilla, but I am getting both the dark and white chocolate.
Okay, we were only going to record 1 chocolate each for the sake of time, but oh my gosh. This is the macadamia one, and it has macadamia nut pieces and soft praline with shortbread and small bites of caramelized hazelnuts, and it is heaven. Heaven. So we accidentally got 2. We were just gonna do 1, but we got the blood orange tea, and it comes like all beautifully presented with its own little pitcher of ice and your own little cup of ice and some little shortbread biscuits. Honestly, it was a good thing. It was a good thing we did not come here day 1 because we'd have spent all of our money here.
I've been looking for an unsweet tea on board the entire time, and it's so nice that they have these here, and it's good that we didn't come towards like the end of the trip because I'd have been here every day drinking these, and it cost us some money. It's very good.
If we ever come back for another voyage on the Queen Mary 2, we're gonna live here and just have tea and chocolate every day. It's phenomenal. After you've eaten at all of those amazing restaurants and cocktail bars, the gym is the perfect place for you to work off those extra calories.
I've used this gym for the 5 days in a row now, and there is definitely plenty of cardio equipment. And even more cardio equipment. There are plenty of dumbbells going from 30s all the way to 5s, and that's in kilograms, not in pounds. And there are quite a few machines. This is a pec deck for the pectoral muscles. This is your shoulder press. I use this quite a lot, worked really well. This one is your chest press, also very good. Then we have your low row machine. You can both use doubles and singles. And the machine I saw less people use, the seated leg press. But we're not done. We also have a cable machine. It has some attachments. Some of the attachments are broken. I will complain a little bit about that. But also it's got a pull-up bar and all the things you need there. Also there's some mats here if you're just doing more like abdominal workouts. There's a leg extension machine and a leg curl machine and an abdominal work machine and a lat pull-down machine. And there's rowing machines, which I love. If you'd rather do walking instead, on the 7th floor, the outer deck is 3 laps is 1.1 miles. Since we've been on board, I've come into this gym 5 times. I've done everything from upper body workouts to lower body workouts, and I had absolutely no problem with finding the appropriate weight. I will say that it was a little more crowded than I expected. Usually the strength sections of gyms are not as crowded as the cardio sections, but there are quite a few people in here getting after it. I generally came around 4 or 5 o'clock in the evening because by that time, from what I could tell, most people wanted to be drinking, so it was usually no one in here, maybe me and one other person. And since dinner is usually served pretty late, you can come in, get your workout in, and then take a shower and go to dinner.
That nearly wraps out all of our time here on the Queen Mary 2.
We're leaving tomorrow morning.
Yeah, this is our last evening on board. So we're going to go try to make the most of it, maybe go gamble a little bit more, have dinner, maybe go see a movie. Who knows? Stay tuned for a full review of our time here. We hope you've enjoyed our little tours, our random choppy cuts of us forgetting to vlog 98% of the time. Yeah.
We really enjoyed our time here on the ship. We've already talked about coming back. The Queen Mary 2...
Sorry, that's the foghorn.
They just blew their horn.
It has been foggy all day. Like, when I was in the library earlier, you couldn't even see the end of the ship. It's super foggy. Anyway, we've had a wonderful time. Neither of us want to leave. We just want to stay for the return trip back to Southampton.
We will miss you, Queen Mary 2.
Until next time.